Yeah, let's talk Jaycee Horn.
Okay.
Goat talk.
Let's actually just do a
What do
Joe
you do?
Horn scouting report.
Welcome to another episode of Boom or Bust, the draft show. Max Chadwick alongside PJ Clark, Tate, Sigworth, and Nick Merriam. Another scouting report for you guys. South Carolina corner, Jaycee Horn. We're going to go over his strengths, weaknesses, where he ranks for us on our boards, get player comps, and what NFL teams he might fit at the next level. Very highly requested one. So please,
Thank you.
keep commenting below because we do listen to you guys. And please like
Can I
and
just
subscribe.
say we're finally doing players I like now after a much maligned last week for me, and I very much appreciate it. I just really appreciate that.
What do you mean? Aren't you the biggest Devontae Smith fan in the whole wide world? PJ? What do you mean?
Fields?
I
Dude,
really
Justin Fields is
appreciate
your quarterback. He's going to be your quarterback.
You think he's
okay.
better than Trevor?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you said that.
Yep.
All right, whatever. All right, please like and subscribe to the channel. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers soon. Follow our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Boomer Bust Draft. YouTube, anywhere you get your podcasts. Website down below as well. Doing a podcast every week. If you guys haven't checked it out, we did the first episode. And please check that out and rate us 5 stars, review it. And we did a mailbag segment where we answered your questions. So please comment with questions.
Keep asking good questions.
We love the questions. So please add us on Twitter, comment below, add us on Instagram or TikTok, reply on the podcast, or if you want, you can email us too at boomerbustdraft@gmail.com. So let's go over Jaycee Horn, number 44 on the official Boomer Bust Big Board 1.0, number 6.
Play the Jefferson theme song because he's moving on up. Let's go. Let's get it.
He's moving on up. It will be updated soon. He's gonna rise. Junior, 6'1", 205 pounds. Former 4-star recruit, number 209 overall, and number 22 corner in 2018 coming out of Georgia. Second team All SEC this year. Had 2 interceptions and 6 passes defense this year and allowed a passer rating when targeted of 54.9. In his 3-year career, he has 23 passes defense, 2 picks, 2 forced fumbles, 7 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks. And he allowed a passer rating when targeted of 79.2. And he's a son of Joe Horn, who was an NFL wide receiver for 11 years. Icon. PJ, let's start with you. When you watch Jaycee Horn, what do you like the most?
So Jaycee Horn has quickly become one of my guys. Thank you, Devontae Smith and Justin Fields. We're back to the PJ show. When I watch him the most, physicality. This dude does not care at all. He gets in people's faces. The most important game where he kind of put himself on the map this year is against Auburn and Seth Williams, who had 3 inches on him and a whole bunch of pounds. Jaycee only 6'1", 205. Just bullied Seth Williams, like absolutely bullied him for 4 quarters and just like threw him in a corner. Absolutely love it. Physical dude, blows up blockers in the run game. I think he's a very good tackler. So I said it with Patrick Surtain that Patrick Surtain is an A-plus man corner, but Patrick Surtain is capable of playing zone. Jaycee Horn, I think he's just like you need to play cover 1. Like he's just go isolate him on an island. I don't know if he's going to be great in zone, but I think he's an A-plus man corner, much like Patrick Surtain. And he's a ball hawk. He showed really improved ball skills this year, got the 2 interceptions. Just really a physical, mean dude. I love watching him. I can't wait to see what he's going to do at the next level.
Yeah, physical outside corner. PJ hit on it. He's aggressive in press. He's aggressive at the catch point. One thing I guess I'll highlight is he played well when the competition was highest. 2019 Clemson and versus Florida this year, he was good. Kyle Pitts only had 1 catch versus him. Seth Williams, we can add that on. Seth Williams is a draft prospect this year, and he had, 9 targets in that game and 1 catch. And then 6 targets versus Clemson and only gave up 29 yards. So a lot of things to like about Jaycee Horn. He's got NFL size. He's aggressive, physical. He's just not scared of backing down from anyone, which will definitely apply at the next level.
I'll say this: that 1 catch that Seth Williams had against him is the one time he had to actually play the ball while looking back to the QB. He's not that zone guy. He doesn't do well when he's looking back at the quarterback. You want him physically going after these receivers, pushing them around, just getting them off their routes, disrupting timing. He's excellent, all that big, projectable athleticism. He has played some slot, which even for man guys, you don't see a whole lot of that. But he's done both. He's not. We talked about it again. He's not a zone corner, but in terms of man, this is the kind of rare, big, physical, push those possession receivers around, give you a guy to isolate on one side so you can play whatever type of zones you want on the other side, type corner piece that teams could be looking for in this draft.
Yeah, you guys hit on size and the length you want. 6'1", 205. Good athleticism, too. Should run in the mid-4.4s if there was a combine. Very good press corner. Can shadow the opposition's best receiver. Dominant this year in coverage. Only allowed 8 catches on 24 targets. Also allowed a catch only once every 27.4 coverage snaps. That was second in the nation.
And that is including slot. He was first on outside.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mentioned,
including Jalen Simpson from Auburn, the only guy that was better in that. Jalen Ramsey type mentality, man. I mean, he's not going to back down from anyone. You watch that tape against Seth Williams in Auburn. That's the best tape I saw from a corner all year. He was targeted 10 times, only allowed 2 catches, and had 2 interceptions and 5 passes defense. I mean, this guy is a dog. I like Jaycee Horn a lot. Nick, what do you think Horn's weaknesses are, though?
TJ said he was a good tackler. I don't know if he's the best form tackler. I think he needs to work on a little bit more. He does blow up blocks. Like when he takes on blocks, he just shoves guys around, and that kind of is something that does show up in his tackling times. He's just so strong that he just knocks guys to the ground. But in terms of wrapping up and taking guys to the ground, he's really handsy. He had 5 penalties this year. I think it could be more of an issue at the NFL level. He could get flagged a couple times. Needs to. I don't want him to dial down the physicality, but maybe find a way to make it more of a body position thing than a pushing you with my hands and grabbing you type thing.
Yeah, I mean, you just hit on it. I think when I said he was a good tackler, he's so physical. I agree on the wrapping, but I think he's just going to blow dudes up, especially in the flat when he gets that opportunity. But definitely form tackling needs to be improved, and especially in the open field. But you just mentioned it, like the over physical. Physical was my biggest plus, but he's so handsy. He's going to get welcome to the league, penalized. He might be the most penalized corner in football next year. That's good. In addition to being overly handsy, he's going to be mean, and he's not going to know who he is, and he's going to get in people's faces and get flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. I personally am a fan of that. I'm okay with that. I'm a big diva cornerback guy. I like that. But I just think what he does is, especially, and you saw it against Kyle Pitts a lot, he puts his hands on a guy's waist downfield and kind of slides himself into position, which you're going to get flagged for in the NFL. You can't just actually move yourself using the wide receiver downfield like he did so much in college. He got away with it then. I don't think he's going to get away with it as much, at least initially at the next level.
Yeah, penalties, biggest one, PI, unsportsmanlike conduct's coming his way, just because he is such a dog. And he's not a great tackler. He's got 16 missed tackles in 2 years, which, it's not great. He can hit hard, he's aggressive. He's going to go for big hits, but, also you could run into some issues there where you're spearing people with the helmets, even though they don't call that in the NFL anymore. Thank you, Daniel Sorensen. Very
brother.
Cool. But yeah, those are my big 2. Not a great tackler and penalties.
Yeah, he's overly physical, like you guys hit on. 5 penalties this year in 7 games. It's kind of the opposite of Pat Surtain, where Pat Surtain also very physical, but Pat Surtain knows when to not, draw the line between being physical and pass interference. Jaycee Horn's still learning where that line is.
Pat Surtain also doesn't have the ball thrown at him, whereas people went at JC, at least initially, whereas nobody just bothered Patrick Surtain all year.
Well, I mean, that's a credit to Pat Surtain too, though, is that he's just so locked down. Jaycee Horn, you could see, sometimes there was an open man, physical in coverage, but not a good run defender or tackler. 24 missed tackles on 104 attempts in his career. That's 23%. That's not quite as bad as Caleb Farley, who was 28%, but Pat Surtain had 9% of missed tackles. So not really a great tackler at all. The ball skills was improved this year, I will say that, but he only had 2 career interceptions. Obviously, didn't get thrown out a lot, but both
came in one game.
Auburn. Yeah, both against Auburn. Yeah, so the only 2 interceptions in his career were in that one game. Yeah, thank you, Bo Nix. And look, I have questions about him in off coverage, off man, off zone, prone to guessing wrong there, have missteps. So you want him in a press. Maybe you could play him.
He's not going to play zone. He's just not. If you're asking him to play the zone, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, so zone coverage too is another one. I think he's more of a man corner, maybe even more of a press man corner. Because like I said, the off man coverage you saw some mistakes there as well. Tate, give me the bottom line on Jaycee Horn, though. Where does he rank for you, player comp, and any team fits next level?
Yeah, so he was 44 on the Boomer Bust board 1. He was 45 on my board 1. Corner 4, I don't think he's really going to move up too much past 45. I'm going to be honest. I think he stays around that range. I just think the penalties, the tackling, limits of, he's really just a press guy. Which, works, but again, I don't know. I'm going to keep him probably like early second round range. Team fit, Browns, please. Second round. Hey, Cleveland, talking to you. And then the Colts, Dolphins, Falcons are all teams that could use him. My comp, I'm going with Patrick Peterson, another man coverage guy. Patrick gets penalized kind of a lot.
Patrick Peterson, second round. Give me.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. I think he's good.
For comps here?
I'm saying there's issues. And they're both really physical at the catch point. That's it.
I don't want to hear another. I don't want anyone to make fun of me for my comps anymore. All right.
Okay. So
I don't want to hear it.
At least he's a top 3 pick, though. You're saying second round, Pat Pete.
You said the Browns are a team fit. I agree. In the first round. I don't even think he gets to the Browns pick in the first round. Jaycee Horn is my number 16 overall player in my CB2 right now. And I really do think he might be CB1 off the board. I'm not putting him over Surtain. I'm not putting him over Surtain. Right. I think Jaycee Horn has a really good shot at being the first corner taken. I think he's got a really good shot at being the first corner taken. That's all I'm saying. My player comp, another man guy, another mean dog, asshole corner, Aqib Talib. Just absolute mean, same exact size, same physicality, same man coverage. Aqib Talib, and then the team fit, he's not getting to the Browns. I'd like him on the Browns. I sneaky like Denver at 9. I sneaky think that might be a fit. He shouldn't be drafted by the Cowboys because he's not going to fit in Dan Quinn's cover 3. I sneaky like Denver at 9. Keep it in mind.
It's one of those moments when PJ has a better comp than you. Whatever.
It's never happened before.
That going CB1 thing, I don't know. PJ's been chewing marbles again. Let's move off of that. Jaycee Horn is my number 25 overall player, number 3 corner on the big board for me. Moved up quite a bit from the last one. My comp, I struggled with this one. Another guy, same size, 6'1", 205. Physical guy. He doesn't play all man, but they do some man because they blitz a ton because Todd Bowles. Carlton Davis, kind of a physical guy there, ball skills. And Fitz, Browns, first round. I think it's probably where he goes. If not them, Jacksonville. I think could probably use a guy next to CJ Anderson. Be a mad athletic corner duo with him and CJ Anderson there. That'd be fun.
Yeah, the second first round pick from the Rams actually wouldn't be bad. Currently number 26 on my board, number 4 corner behind Surtain, Farley, and Asante Samuel Jr. 3 of my top 4 corners, man, have NFL fathers. Caleb Farley, the only one that doesn't have an NFL father.
Congratulations.
Out of my top 4. Out of my top 4 corners. I think Jaycee Horn, really good press man corner. You see the warts and off coverage, but he's very physical, so you have to live with penalties, but he'll be in the top receiver's grill, bother him every single snap. He won't contribute much as a tackler or run defender. He won't put up high interception numbers either, but he won't give up many catches, as you saw this year. Team fit, you guys hit it. The Browns, 26, man. Pair him with Denzel Ward.
He's not getting that.
The way people are mocking him right now, maybe not. Player comp, I'm actually going to go back to a comp that Nick had. James Bradbury.
That was my second chance.
Yeah, Bradbury, better run defender and tackler, I think, but both known for press coverage and have similar size. Bradbury 6'1", 212, Horn 6'1", 205. So I think it can be a lot like James Bradbury at the next level. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think about Jaycee Horn. Where does he rank in this cornerback class for you? Where would you take him? Also comment on anything you guys want to see us do next. Any questions you have for the mailbag, follow our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at BoomerBustDraft, or leave a review in our podcast or email us to boomerbustdraft@gmail.com and check out the website below. So for PJ Clark, Tate Sigworth, and Nick Merriam, I'm Max Chadwick. Have a great night.